I have a question. How do you make your decisions? You just have to think about that. How do you make your decisions? Are you somebody that has to write the pros and cons list? Are you somebody that takes a few days and has to weigh up what could go wrong and what could go right and all the what ifs? Are you somebody that goes and seeks out other people's opinions? Are you somebody that has to have approval to be able to make a decision for yourself? There's all these different variables, and one thing I think that we're not really taught how to do is how to make decisions that are going to get you where you want to go. Now, all of you know that I work a lot with goals, and I love to have goals that are big. And so of course they're on goals, everything is on a level of vibration. So you decide, I want to go here, this is what I want. However, you're down here at the moment. You have to get up here and start making decisions from this place to be able to bring this goal into manifestation, to bring it into your reality. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're living and being down on this level of vibration, and this one will just stay as a hope or a wish. So if you really think about it, like decisions made where you are right now and from your results, from your circumstances. So maybe your children aren't old enough for you to go and start your own business yet, or maybe you've got to wait until you've got so much in the bank before you can start investing in something, or maybe before I start a course I have to have this under my belt, or to change jobs I need to do this. How about instead you decide where it is I'm going. This is what I want. And when I'm up here, ask yourself, first of all, the first thing to ask yourself is, will this be a problem? Will I even be paying attention to what's going on in my life when I'm at this level, when I'm at my goal? If not, you can't really pay much attention to it now. Otherwise, you're just growing that circumstances. However, if you're going after something and you want it more than anything else, and you look at the bank account and there's not enough money in there, and you say to yourself, oh well, I can't do it today, I'm going to have to wait 3 months or 3 years, you're actually making decisions from circumstances. So you're putting more emphasis on the circumstances than what it is that you want. So if you're going to well, such and such told me not to do it, then you're actually putting more faith in somebody else's decisions for your life than you are putting into your own. Now, as parents, I'm a parent, and this is how I used to make my decisions too, was ask my husband, ask other people what would they do, how did they do things in their life, da da da. And then when it came to my children, I used to make all the decisions for them. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do this because this will happen. No, you can't do that. So what do you think they did? They had a good chunk of their life where they expected me to make their decisions. So then they had me to take the responsibility when it all went to shit, or if it went good. But then they'd take it if it went good. Of course they would. So just ask yourself, how do you make decisions? Because the thing about decisions and making decisions, you have to take complete responsibility for whatever happens. It could be good, it could be bad, but you could just have to say, well, that's on me because I decided. But do you understand how freeing that is as well? To know that I'm responsible for what happens because I made that decision. And if I learn from, and we all do, we all learn from when things go a little bit off track. It's your success mechanism too. As soon as you get off track, it brings you back in and it keeps you on track if you know where you're going. Most people though decide, I'm going to go after this, and then on this way they get sidetracked over here, and then they're all over the place. So then they're making decisions that keep them going all over the place like that too. Hey Vicky. So decisions are the beginning of anything. Making decisions and then taking action. So just really start to think about it. Could you make 25-second decisions? This is one of the things that I work with people on, is making 25-second decisions. Making decisions with what you've got right now and go, okay, well, I want that. I don't know how I'm going to get there, because forget the how. How's not up to you. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want it. And when you get up there, so this is what you want. I want a new position at work. I want to be the head of the department or something. And it doesn't matter the how. You don't have to worry about the how. You don't have to think, oh, well, I need this person to do this person to do this. No, don't even go there. Just go, I want that. Then you start making decisions. So you turn up to work the next day and you start making decisions as if you're already in that role. You start to work as if you're already in that role, and you give it all you've got in where you are right now. Say you want to be the foreman of a department. You start acting like that person now. You turn up early. You do certain things. If you wanted to be like, so for me, when I wanted to be the executive chef, I just started giving it my all. So even when I was a waitress, because I actually became the head chef when I worked for a different company, I wasn't even cooking at the time, but I'd worked for them for a bit. And when I was showing up as a waitress, I gave it everything I had. Everything. I was there closing, I was there helping, I was making sure everybody was on track and they could actually see my leadership skills. So then, of course, when the chef job came up, they're like, Polly, do you want to come back and work for us and step into this role? So it's about doing things in the way that you would if you're in the role that you want. When I tell people that they have to make money decisions, make money decisions as if you've got 100,000 in the bank or $1 million in the bank. Would that be a problem when you've got that much money in the bank? No. So don't start spending a lot of time on it now, because otherwise you're spending time creating more circumstances like you've got now. I've seen some beautiful people manifest some big packets of money, not knowing how, not really caring how, just knowing that they wanted it. Because we don't need to know the how. Our job is to want and persist in holding the image. And this is where a lot of people get confused. Oh, I've got to meditate on this and I've got to do this. No, you need to use your will to keep the image of what you want in your mind against everything else. Even if there's a hailstorm going on outside, doesn't matter if somebody's saying things about you, doesn't matter if the money's not in the bank, you just hold that vision of what you want and you make decisions from that place. If there's circumstances that will not be a problem when you're at your goal, do not put any attention into them now, because they're here to trip you up. You have a program, you have a paradigm that wants to keep you exactly where you are right now. And it knows how to, because you're comfortable here. You know how to do all the things to keep you here. You know how to make decisions to keep you here. You may not know how to make decisions to double your income though. You may not know how to make decisions to better your relationships, to get better health. You may think you do, but if you had a look at yourself and you're not there, then your decision making may need a bit of work. And that's all it is. It just needs to be perfected. Hello, if you're here. So have a think about it. Could you make 25-second decisions in your life today? Yes or no? Do you know how much time that frees up when you're not procrastinating over a decision? We just had a call tonight and Vicky shared, I've been procrastinating about this decision for weeks and weeks. As soon as I made the decision, it was all done in 2 hours. How much free time? Loads for the rest of the day, because you haven't got that monkey sitting on your back going, okay, no, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Just make the decision, take responsibility and get to it. And take action. Taking action solidifies your decision, and it tells your subconscious mind, I'm serious. And this is what I'm going after, and I'm going to go and get it. And then your subconscious mind goes, oh, all right then, I'll pave the way for you and I'll help you out, because it's here to help you. When you understand that you are 99% energy, and it's your energy that goes out first and creates the path for you, you just get to walk the walk. I did that. I did that. I did that. It's a pretty cool idea.